I'm Renee Ritchie, your creator liaison, and these are the top 5 most impactful things happening on YouTube this week. Kicking off with YouTube's approach to responsible AI. Now, creators are already all over AI and all across our production pipelines. It's our generation's fire, electricity, PC, mobile, maybe rolled all into one. And YouTube wants to be bold and innovative, but also recognizes the incredible need to be responsible and humble about it. And that might mean taking a little longer, but ultimately showing up even stronger for creators, for viewers, for everyone. So this week's update focuses on the challenges around realistic AI and synthetic content, how creators will need to disclose it, how viewers will see it identified, and how YouTube policy will cover it. We're already getting a ton of questions and feedback from creators, which is exactly how it needs to be. Next up, DreamTrack. It is a very small, actually incredibly tiny experiment that brings Google DeepMind's Lyria to YouTube Shorts by letting a group of creator testers prompt an idea, choose a participating artist, and generate an entirely novel 30 seconds of composition, lyrics, music, and it's legit mind-blowing. Cleo Abram, Jacqueline Dallas, iJustine, and Andrew Edwards got to preview it right before the launch, and their shorts speak for themselves. And the artists who have joined in, from Demi Lovato to John Legend, Sia, T-Pain, and more, they sound every bit as excited, every bit as curious to see what's possible now and next. T-Pain, Charlie Puth, and Sia have even posted their own dream tracks already, which is just so beyond cool and brain-bendingly meta. Who is the YouTube daddy? What is the YouTube daddy? It's the question none of us knew we so desperately needed an answer to until Rhett and Link met Neil Mohan. Until now. And I'm just gonna keep on saying this. I all caps love how engaged Neil is with creators, from giving Eric a piggyback to Boba battling Sophia to being laser pranked by Mark Rober. He's not just sitting down to be interviewed, he's jumping into the culture and speaking presumptuously on behalf of all creators. I just cannot tell you how much we freaking appreciate it. YouTube is updating the ad-friendly guidelines, AFG, around adult content. Connor from Creator Insider has all your details, as Connor does, and I totally recognize that this always creates some anxiety because creators have always had to balance art and commerce, whether that was explicit lyrics for radio play back in the day or R versus G ratings for movies and the potential distribution and box office ramifications that entails still to this day. It's just that YouTube creators don't have the decades, the generational experience at managing all this that record labels in Hollywood can provide to producers and artists. But YouTube does have the guidelines. So if you want the maximum ad revenue possible on a video, do check out the guidelines and make the best and most informed decision you can make for you and for that video. And that brings us to the tip of the week. The algorithm won't give up on your videos, so you shouldn't either. That's something YouTube's Senior Director of Growth and Discovery, Todd Beaupre, has been telling all of us creators for a while now. But this week he's sharing a specific example, with permission, from the Editing Podcast. Reason being that a 10 on 10 at launch, one that doesn't maybe appeal to your immediate core audience, might just become a 5 on 10 or even a 1 on 10 over time by appealing to a much bigger, broader, casual audience. Now, this might not work with trending content, for example, because by the time your off-topic hot take reaches the right audience, they may have already watched a bunch of go-tos go off about it and not only be satisfied, but satiated, even exhausted. So your video will time out before ever taking off. But for evergreen content, for content without a shelf life, the top right of your performance graph really is the limit. So, you know it, get with the contenting.